Hello and welcome, I'm JD, and the OSP update, or the Protectorate update, has now been out for a week, and so we're getting our first minor update which will fix a few bugs and change a few things that have been implemented. So first of all, in the Azurite Squadron, one of the OSP starter fleets, the power was previously 119, so new players would have had to overmanage their power. So this has been changed by removing the CHI 777 yard drive and replacing that with a boosted reactor. So the boosted reactor giving you additional power. So how does that affect your propulsion, which is the only thing that will change? Without the yard drive, your top speed goes from 23 up to 25. Your flank speed also increases up to 37.5. So you're going to be able to get a top speed and a flank speed a lot better. There's no change to flank damage probability. Your linear thrust and your angular thrust has come down. So linear is now down from 23 down to 19. So your acceleration time has dropped by, has increased by about 3 seconds, 3.5 seconds. And your angular thrust has changed from 3.08 down to 2.2, which is about a 2.6 degrees per second change. So it's going to be a little bit, you're going to go faster, but you're going to be a little bit slower in turning and accelerating. Whilst we're here, all of the starter fleets, so both the Alliance and for the Protectorate, have both now had a difficulty rating added to the top. So Task Force Ash listed as hard, Birch is easy, Hemlock's moderate, Oak is easy, Redwood is moderate, Sycamore hard, and Willow moderate. And then if we come across to the Protectorate, the Azurite Squadron is easy, Garnet is easy, the Kyanite Squadron is moderate because it's only 2 hulls and they can be unforgiving. The Wolfenite Squadron, I may be saying that wrong and you may be hearing birds in the background, is moderate, and the Zirconian Squadron is hard. So if you're a new player now, you can just quickly refer to this difficulty rating, see how you actually want to play it, and then read how to play it in the description as well. All right, the next change is that the R400, which is the Bloodhound LRT radar, and the early warning R550 are no longer controlled by the radar button down the bottom, so they can be operated when the normal search radar is off. So if you've watched one of the breakdowns of the Garnet Squadron, I had particularly trouble finding this, and someone helpfully pointed out in the comments, this is what occurred. So now what you can do is you can come in, you can have a look with your early warning radar, but you can turn the ship's radar off as well. Now, if you're an Alliance player, you may be thinking, okay, well, that's maybe a little bit unfair. You know, its radar signature size is going to go down because the radar is off. However, pinards are your friend. So Alliance, take pinards. You'll help identify what there is. Remember, under the LOBs and cross tracks now, it'll also say if it's a search radar, it's an early warning radar, or if it's a lock radar. So if you have a pinard, it can tell you what type of radar is out there, and you can focus your efforts on it. Likewise, you can always just turn that back on. You can cancel the order by right-clicking, or if you have your ship already out there, you can do a clear fire. I think this is a good change. It now allows radars to operate on the same basis as all the other ships, as well as the behaviors for externally mounted components, which is what tripped me up originally. Finally, it says they've added better icons for decoy containers. Now, I'm not sure if that specifically is relating to the in-game decoys like this, or if they're referring to the decoy containers up the top here, showing the line ship and a clipper. If you're a container player and you've noticed the difference between the icons, let us know so I can pin it in the comments below so that people know exactly which icon has changed. So there's a few bug fixes as well, and I'll put them on the screen. So some of them are relating to descriptions or components or elements on the component cards. Some of them relate to colliders on certain pieces of the bulkers and or little visual changes. The main one that I will highlight is the top one. The fixed point defense weapons sometimes sitting idle if their assigned targets were destroyed. It sounds like a few people have encountered where the point defense, which was designed under this update to automatically be able to target the next incoming missile or container that they see instead of having to wait for the next fixed update as the rest of the sensors. your point defense was just turning off, allowing the missiles to come through instead of switching quickly. All right, this was just short and sharp just to cover those points so you know where it is, and also so I can keep the continuity of updates for this channel as well. All right, thanks for watching and take care.